What is up, you guys? Mental Hog back here for episode 11 of our Liverpool career mode, where we finally have somebody a little bit different up here, huh? You're used to seeing Virgil up there, but he is not the captain right now. It's Jordan Henderson, so that's kind of interesting, right? And speaking of interesting, we actually have the Premier League finale of Season 1 in today's episode, and also an FA Cup final against none other than Manchester City. Everything is still on the line for us, guys. Will we finish in the top 4? Will we get any silverware this season? It can all start today. So let's see how all of that goes. And guys, if you're excited for what should be an interesting end to our Season 1 here at Liverpool, make sure to show your support down below. Drop a like. It really helps get more eyes on the channel. If you're new around here, please make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that big red button. It really does help me out, and I appreciate it greatly. And also in the comments down below, suggestions for other teams you want to see me do career modes with. I also put up a vote in the community tab. If you guys know what that is, then feel free to go over there, drop your vote, and if you don't like any of the teams that are in those votes, comment on that post and let me know what team you'd like to see as well. It really helps me get an idea of what you guys want to see, and that helps me ultimately decide what actually gets done. So you guys really do have a say in what happens on this channel, so make your voice heard, and thank you guys so much for all of your support so far. Let's keep it going. I want 2,000 subs by the end of the year. We can totally make that happen. With the World Cup coming up, I think more eyes are on football and FIFA than ever before, so it'll be a good time. But yes, guys, it is that time. We're going to go to Wembley very shortly here to play the FA Cup final against Manchester City. I'm a little bit curious to see their run here. Let's start in round 3 and see if we can even find them. We had to do a replay against Watford, and Man City, this is a hard screen to navigate. It seems like Man City had to do a replay against Arsenal as well. Round 4, we had to play up against the Spuds. I remember that game. I played it. And I don't see Manchester City. They took out Plymouth Argyle. Round 5, we came up against Newcastle. They came up against Wolves. Round 6, we came up against Preston. They came up against Chelsea. They beat West Brom in the semifinals. We beat United. So I would say we had an equally difficult run and an equally easy run in some spots to get to this final. And it's going to be fun to see which one of us gets to win this trophy. Obviously, Manchester City have already secured the Premier League title, but I would like to not have them win this one as well. They were knocked out of the Champions League, by the way. I think they finished 4th in their group in this season, so they literally have not played knockout football besides this competition, so they're going to be looking to win it, and so am I. For what could be one last time this season, we are going to be playing Manchester City. It's fun to play against them, obviously. They're my favorite team, and this rivalry is like crazy. These games are always super fun, and the second team gets to roll out for this one, and yeah, Van Dijk is the captain in our second team right now because Joe Gomez and Kanate are just playing him out of the team right now. He's not good enough, but hopefully that means he can maybe help us lift the silverware right now. Nobody's surprised it's raining in London, and Wembley Stadium, the crowd is making their way in. I'm seeing a lot of City fans. I'm not seeing any Liverpool fans. Hopefully they're there. They always are. We all know that. They always show up anyway. Ederson is out as the tifo. Well, guess what? It doesn't help you play for Brazil in the World Cup. That's going to be Alisson's spot, so let's go. I hate that I'm trash talking City. I really do hate it. In every other career mode I play, I either don't have to worry about coming up against City or I am City. So, but it is what it is. I got to beat them today. Bobby Firmino right away playing Harvey Elliott through over the top. Harvey Elliott gets the finish. What the heck? Harvey Elliott is literally so good. I did not expect to be scoring this early against City, but, well, Harvey Elliott 1-0. By the way, they're playing their complete first team here, so this is definitely not an easy match. Haaland, Ruben Diaz, I think even De Bruyne is starting for them today. So, yeah, full strength starting 11 for City. This Cup final. And I'm playing what is my second team, which is a crazy second team, I have to say. Yes. Oh, Simicast, what a tackle. I did not tell him to do that. I actually didn't. Bobby Firmino, back to Jota. Oh, never mind. Okay. Holding on well here. Overlapping run from Malo Gusto, who's been crazy. To do this in-between cross. McKennie gets it to the back of the net, and it's 2-0. I just tripped over my own words. It's all good. It's 2-0 in the FA Cup final. 20 minutes in. Weston McKennie scores for us. What is he? He's phasing through the stadium. My whole team is phasing through the stadium. They're now members of the crowd. Literally all of them are. All of them. A little kung fu assist from Roberto Firmino as well. That was really nice. The City fans at Wembley are stunned right now. Haaland! Oh, going from range. Was that saved? Okay, no, it was just wide. I'm actually surprised at how good that long shot was. Now Bobby Firmino and Jota linking up. Outside of the boot cross. Or a Rabona cross? Hello? Diogo Jota just played a Rabona cross when I tried to do a Trivela. Take it. Speaking of Travellas, by the way, I've seen that in this latest title update, they nerfed the accuracy of outside of the boot shots by up to 30%. So if you guys have been playing much Ultimate Team or much FIFA since then, let me know. Are they dead? Or are they still okay? I know they were super broken before, so now is it maybe just a little bit more balanced? I hope so. I hope they're not dead, because they're really fun. Uh-oh. Nico Lewis, on goal. Simicast has been doing incredibly all game, so not that worried. Wow. Confidence that he gives me in defending is incredible. Have they changed formations? What's Rodri doing here? Kenny, space for Harvey Elliott. Oh my god, it's about to be 3-0, isn't it? Curl it past Ederson. Oh, actually saved. Weke. What? Get up, son. Why are you on the ground? There's Rodri all over the pitch. He was just defending on the other side of the pitch completely. His other corner, and now here he is. Oh, Malo Gusto can't get a foot in on him. Oh yes, the short corner not allowed to go through. Except, oh god, it is. Got it out wide. Akanji's trying to have the shot. Gets it to Holland instead. That's definitely the smarter move, buddy. Oh no, it's on his left. I shouldn't have let him get that much space. Good miss, though. Well, good miss for us. And that's going to be, I think, halftime, yeah? 2-0 in the first half against City. I will certainly take that. But we all know Pep is a genius. He can definitely talk some stuff into this team. Foden on the left-hand side, getting them started with a good attack here in the second half. Want to be careful. Don't want to give them the chance to mount the comeback, but the aggression is there from City, certainly. Like this pass. Oh, I tried to pass it to my coach. Klopp almost had to get involved there. Bobby Firmino. Oh, come on. Harvey Elliott just let that pass bounce right off of him. Why is that even a thing? I don't know. That shouldn't even be happening. I'd rather he take a terrible touch than not even look like he's aware of the ball being there. Come on, FIFA. Fix this. Yes, come on now. Diogo Jota. Through Bobby Firmino. He's in acres right now. Can he get past Ruben Diaz? Oh, he actually can. Oh, wow. That was incredible. Simicast misses the ball. I'm okay with it being out wide for Holland. He's going to get this back inside. Gets it to the touchline. Tries to play it back. Kenny. Diogo Jota. Jota. Weston McKennie. McKennie, can he get it over the top here for Madueke? Yes, he can. Not the direction I had in mind, but it works. Back inside. Ah, oh, really, really poor pass from Madueke. Expect better. Covering very well there. McKennie. Oh, Madueke, what's all this space? Surely he's like offside or something, right? He's not. Ah, but the shot's wide. A little bit disappointed in Madueke's performances ever since his first game. He scored a brace and got an assist in that first game. That was awesome. But I haven't seen him do too much since then. I know he's young. I know he's not the highest rated player. He's got good potential and all that stuff. One for the future. Oh, that was a nasty challenge. Okay, I like this in-between run from Bobby Firmino. Can he get himself a goal? I don't know how, but that just went in. And it's 3-0 in the 70th minute to Bobby Firmino. We will definitely be taking home this trophy, for sure. Yeah, these like weak crosses that they go like just past one or two defenders, those are good. And I think that's an Akanji own goal, is what that looks like to me. Comes off Ederson. Right onto Akanji's chest and chin and into the back of the net. I'll take it. Definitely going to go down as an own goal, though. Like that, there's just no chance that that's a goal for Bobby. Sorry. Weke, I see a run from Harvey Elliott again. I love him at Cam. He's always making those runs. I see Diogo Jota also making a run. Can we get it to him? Oh, we can. But he didn't go for the header for whatever reason. Fabinho, good dribbling. Oh, gets it through to Madueke. That was not too bad. Back to Fabinho. Back out wide here to Noni Madueke. Can he get it back on his stronger foot here? I think so. Can we get a cross at the back stick? I know so. Oh, not too bad. McKennie, yes, winning that physical battle. Malo Gusto, play one in. Bobby Firmino. Oh, yes, rolls it into the back of the net for 4-0. Finally, he gets his goal. It's only been a matter of time until that happens. Yeah, I'm telling you, these lightly powered lob passes into the box, they work really well in real life, and they actually work pretty well in FIFA this year, too. I'm going to start using those a lot more. By the way, if Bobby Firmino's performance in this game doesn't convince you how important he's been, I don't know what will. He's gotten 2 assists, he created the own goal, and now he scored as well. He's literally been involved in every single good thing that's happened in this game. And he's been like that for us all season. He's the reason we got past Juventus in the Champions League semifinals. I think he helped us mount the comeback against Manchester United in the semifinals as well, if I'm not mistaken. Just been clutch all season. And he's been kind of like that. Oh, in real life for Liverpool this season. That was an amazing, amazing tackle by Akanji there. Gakpo almost threw on goal. I forgot they had Gakpo. I haven't seen the man once. And Dijk against Holland. Nice. Actually comes out on top of that one. Oh, but it ends up back for them. That was close to being a bad one. Oh, this ball getting rolled. Took forever. That almost looked terrible. Harvey Elliott rolls it to Madueke now. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is incredible. I see a run at the back post. And so do they. Madueke, I'm going to go with you now, son. It's 5-0. Oh, God. Why is Legendary easy to play against for me all of a sudden? I can't believe this. Madueke scores. Oh, my God. What a celebration. What a celebration, son. Upside down and on the ground. Okay, well, you know something is not quite right when you're beating Liverpool when you're beating Liverpool. I'm playing as Liverpool. You know something's not quite right when you can beat Manchester City 5-0 in the FA Cup final. Something in the sliders is probably going to need to change. Oh. Except we just let Grealish float past us, and they do get a consolation goal in the end. I wanted so badly to keep the clean sheet, but we couldn't do it in the end. Julian Alvarez gets them a goal. Julian Alvarez was kind of like the Man City's version of Bobby Firmino for me when we did our career mode. He was clutch. He didn't always play, but when he did amazingly well. And that's going to finish off a 5-1 victory, should I say, a thrashing of Manchester City. They've won the Premier League title, but yeah, they can't beat us, that's for sure. And the team is going wild. That's our first piece of silverware this season, actually. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is great. Virgil van Dijk, he did stick around in the team for this game. I didn't sub him off. I don't know what this camera angle is, but that's fine. And he's going to get to be our captain that lifts the trophy for this game. Jordan Henderson's going to have to be on the sidelines. And yeah, both of these players approaching, some of their later years, getting to lift more and more trophies as they progress in their careers as well. It's nice to see. And Liverpool, FA Cup winners. Hopefully not the first time you're going to see, well, this is the first time. Hopefully not the last time you're going to see us lift a trophy this season. There's still a Champions League final to play. By the way, we just have the 2 games left in the Premier League this season, which is obviously what we're going to move on to next and continue to finishing our season. We have the 36 games played, so we do have to play our game still. If we beat Brighton, we'll end up on 78 points, and that will actually secure us a top 4 spot regardless of the result in the next game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the highlights of this game, and then if for some reason we don't win, I will play the full final game to just try and help solidify our spot in the top 4 for what potentially maybe could be a season 2. I'm still not sure if we're going to do one or not. It's going to depend on a few things, and we'll talk about that. Really, it just depends on whether we win the Champions League or not. So we'll figure that out in the next and what could be final episode. But for now, we're going to keep playing and trying to get that top 4 on the off chance that we do maybe end up doing a season 2. By the way, Brighton actually trying not to get relegated right now. The match is it's very close between them, Southampton, and Brentford. And I guess Fulham as well, to decide who is still yet to go down. And it seems like Brighton need the points probably even more than we do at this point. So this is not necessarily going to be an easy game. With that being said, I am going to use the first team, our fully fit first team, which does include Jordan Henderson and Joe Gomez, by the way, instead of Fabinho and Van Dijk for the end of the season. They've just been in better form and playing better for me. So yeah, I just prefer to play them right now. And we're going to do exactly what I said before. We're going to play the highlights and see how we go here against Brighton. They seem to be struggling without Graham Potter, though. All right, guys, we're at the Amex. Game's kicked off. We got some highlights to play to decide the top 4 fate for us. If we win today, then we're good. We're secured in the top 4. The last game doesn't matter. If we don't, if we draw or lose, we're going to need to play that last one against Palace. It's in, and there's another highlight. Liverpool with a solo run. These are actually the best chances you can get. Luis Diaz by himself can play through Darwin Nunez, plenty of time and space, can beat Robert Sanchez, and that's 1-0. That easy. This could be the goal that sinks Brighton and relegates them. So I hate to do that, but somebody has to win this game, and we want top 4. They want to stay in the Premier League. It's going to be a rough one. And that is apparent because in just 5 minutes or so later, we give away a penalty to a player named Romarinho, who I actually don't know. Might be one of those fake Brazilian players, and I go the wrong way. So, yeah, the game is not done yet. Not done yet. Just about on the hour mark here. Into the second half, we have a counter-attack opportunity. Trent to play through Darwin Nunez. This is a good-looking run. It's still 1-1, by the way, so we need another goal to get the full 3 points. Luis Diaz, diving header. The flying Colombian gets us what could be the securing goal for the Champions League next season. And you can see how much it means to him and to the Liverpool fans traveling to Brighton today. They are going crazy for that goal. It was a beautiful one as well. Okay. That's actually going to be it. 90 minutes are done. 2-1 win against Brighton. They might be relegated, but we have secured top 4 for next season. Now it's really just a question of do we finish 2nd, 3rd, or 4th in the next game against Crystal Palace. Like I said, regardless of our next result, West Ham cannot finish on more points than us, so even if Chelsea and United finish up ahead of us. It doesn't matter. We will have our top 4 spots secured. I would love for us to maybe stay second. That would be nice, but it doesn't ultimately matter that much at all. So I will play the highlights against Crystal Palace, because otherwise this video is going to be way too short. So we got to do something. I'll play against Crystal Palace. I'll also send out what will be mostly a second team as well, because the Champions League finals in about a week's time. Don't want to risk injuries. Why bother? So yeah, let's play against Crystal Palace. Also, before I actually play that game, I got a couple of messages about unhappy players in the youth academy. So Connor Hudson, he's 18 years old. His potential is not great, but I mean, why not? We'll promote him. And also our scout future star, or homegrown talent, I always forget the word, Bradley Forster. He's been in the youth academy this whole time. 72 rated. He's 6'3" on the wing. That's kind of why I didn't bring him in. I kind of hesitated. I wasn't sure how good he would be. Also pretty low rated. But if there is, on the off chance that there is a season 2, we will have him around, and he will play a very, very big role, I think. Also helped us fulfill a youth academy objective from the board, which obviously means our manager rating is a little bit better off. It was in the yellow, like the yellow-ish zone, because we're not going to win the Premier League. But you know what? There is that second team rolling out. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and give Bradley Forrester a start today. Why not? He's 72 rated. He's probably going to be the future of Liverpool here. So why not bring him in and let him play a game? We've got Jota on the bench should they decide to sub him on. Obviously, you can't make substitutions when you play the highlights, but can we beat Crystal Palace and just solidify our spot as second in the Premier League? It ultimately doesn't matter, like I said earlier, but still would be nice. We'll Never Walk Alone plays as the Liverpool team goes out onto Anfield for the last time this season, by the way. This is the last time we'll play at Anfield as the Liverpool team this season. Maybe this whole series, yeah. Will be over soon, so potentially this could be our last time playing at Anfield at all. It's not over just yet, because Crystal Palace have yet another attack. Somehow, Edwards played onside here. Van Dijk tries to get the challenge in, couldn't do it. Oh, we get it out. Nice. I don't know about this being much of an attacking opportunity, but we have a free kick. Harvey Elliott in space. I'm going to have the pop from range, because this kid, you never know. Brink of halftime. Harvey Elliott has the opportunity to play through Bobby Firmino. Is he onside? He actually is. Would you look at that? The mad Brazilian lad. Outside of the foot shot, the Travellas are still pretty good. But, I mean, there was no pressure on him there for him to even worry about. So, Bobby Firmino doing another one of his signature celebrations. One eye thing. And it's 1-0. Like, Douglas Luiz has signed for Crystal Palace and has a free kick. We know he scored some Olympico goals from the corner flag. So, he's got the curl to be able to put that in, and it hits the post. Oh, my God. Here's an opportunity. A penalty in the 73rd minute. And you know what? I think I want to give this to our scout future star, if possible. Can I? Can I select him, please? Game won't let me do it. All right, I'll just take the penalty with Bobby. It's a little bit broken. To the right. Ah, yeah, it's 2 goals for Bobby Firmino today. And it looks like we are, after all, going to finish second in the Premier League. Love it. They're getting all the space and time in the world to just go down our midfield here. I don't like that. But they don't get anything from it. And ultimately, it's a 2-0 win for us against Crystal Palace today. I like these highlights. I think I'll probably end up playing them a little bit more. You guys let me know your thoughts about that in the comments down below, though. For our next series or next season here at Liverpool, I would like to use them a lot more. And with that, the Premier League season is over. It looked like it was going to be a really hard road to recover from for us at the end to catch up to City, but we only finished 6 points behind them on 81 points. Chelsea on 79, United on 78, and West Ham, who were early title contenders, actually finishing in 5th, which is pretty impressive from them, on 74 points. And then it's like a 20-point gap down to the next best teams, which are Newcastle and Wolves, something I never thought I would see. They look like they're going to get relegated in real life this season. It is very tight for the mid-table there. You see that? You have 6th to 11th, all within 3 points of each other. And then, obviously, you've got your, like, real mid-table made up of, like, Fulham through Leeds. And ultimately relegated were Brentford, Brighton, unfortunately, as well, and Nottingham Forest. So, Southampton and Fulham surviving the relegation dogfight. We did manage to have the second best offense in the league in the end. City scored just the 1 goal more than us, and we were the second best defense in the league as well, only letting in 44 goals. That's 4 more than Chelsea all season, which is really impressive, to be honest with you. That's a really good goal scored record and a really good goals conceded record. More than 2 goals a game on average, and just over 1 goal. Worst defense in the league, though, Nottingham Forest letting in 72 goals. That's a and, you know, excuse the Champions League graphics, but we will review who scored the goals in the Premier League this season. Phil Foden running away with it. 28 goals for Manchester City. What an output that is. However, I don't see Haaland anywhere near the top there. He's 7th. He scored 19 goals. That is 1 more goal than he has this time of year in November. Halfway through the Premier League. Not even halfway through the Premier League season. He's He's only got one less than that. He is literally insane. Paqueta with 23. Didn't expect to see that, but somebody had to score a bunch of goals for West Ham. Him and Skamaka actually doing a lot of damage in the Prem this season. Ronaldo, who for some reason is at Manchester United. That's probably not going to be the case for too much longer after that interview. Did you guys see that, by the way? Scoring 22 goals. Heung-min Son up there. Coutinho with 19. And then we have our front three, Diaz, Nunez, and Salah, all there together. 19 goals apiece for Darwin Nunez and Luis Diaz. Mohamed Salah just behind them with 18 goals. And if we keep scrolling down, I want to look for more Liverpool players, but I don't see any, and that's fine. Assist-wise, it looks like Son, Foden, and Luis Diaz all tie with 12 assists each. However, Luis Diaz did this with 7 less games played than everybody else. Robbo up there with 8 assists this season. Darwin Nunez also with 8. I'm telling you, the guy was playing passes like you wouldn't believe a striker could. And we also kept the most clean sheets in the Premier League this season. I'm actually shocked by that statistic. We kept 14 clean sheets, which is how you know maybe it's a little bit too easy for us right now. Next best team, obviously Chelsea, Edouard Mendy keeping 11 clean sheets in 37 matches. They did beat Man City on the last day, by the way, so in another world, that could have been a way for us to win the Premier League, but that didn't happen, obviously. And Ederson only keeping 7, so that shows you how much better we apparently were at the back than Manchester City, who actually won the title by 6 points. Really interesting. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode and the Premier League season with Liverpool. In the next episode, we have the last dance, potentially the last game of the whole series, the Champions League final against none other than Bayern Munich. I hope you guys are excited for that. That is going to come out on Thursday, so be ready for that, a potential series finale with Liverpool. This has been very fun. I've enjoyed this, but if we win the Champions League and the FA Cup with Liverpool, I don't think we really need to care enough about a Season 2. I would rather move on to a new team and do something a little bit more fresh. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. As always, if you enjoyed, be sure to leave your support down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace.